All right, top 5 chicken places. Go ahead, Briar.
My number 5, I'm going to go with Chicken Express.
Ooh.
That's my number 5.
Yeah, that's good.
Chicken's a good one.
This is gonna be a hot take. Really hot take.
Everything's a hot take.
Everything's This is going to be a hot take because I like it.
Number 5.
Chick-fil-A. It's number 5 for me.
Interesting.
They're tenders. Are we just going off the nugs, or we got? Because I heard chicken tenders, it's strips.
It tastes too clean for me, man.
Tenders.
I don't want my.
They
I
do?
want to feel like I'm just digging some greasy chicken.
They're good too.
Are they?
Yeah.
If I go, I get a sandwich.
It is just
Look, I'd give Chick-fil-A a ranking if it had spicy. Like, that's the thing is, I want spicy chicken when I'm going to go eat. And so I have to, like, douse with hot sauce. But my number 5, only because we're not, like, closer to where Popeyes originated, I'll go with Popeyes. Popeyes.
That's fair.
Bro, later on, my list is
They have
gonna
spicy
be,
tenders?
You can be specific
They do
on
have
location.
spicy.
You can do it. Come on.
So hear me
Number
out.
4.
Number 4. So I'm gonna go. It depends on the day, sadly, but I'm gonna go with Golden Chick. It's basically just the same thing as Chicken Express, but there's some days where if you get the spicy tenders, phenomenal. But then there's some days where it's like, did y'all put spice on this? Because it's like,
Okay.
sometimes
But I thought
they're
you don't
lazy.
like spice.
So it depends. I do. I've evolved.
Well,
Yeah,
The
I've
past
changed.
5 years.
Yeah, it took 5 years of being here at this church, but I've changed.
I just had one on it and it left me. I probably put Cane's at number 4.
Cane's is solid.
I was going to go, Churches.
Ooh, bro,
One thing
churches-
that
I
is
forgot about churches.
insane to say, and people judge me when I say this, I have never had Church's chicken.
Church chicken's
I've
pretty
never
good.
had it. I need to.
All right,
I've heard
number 3.
Great things. My number 3, I'm going to go Cane's. I like Cane's.
Okay.
It's a solid choice.
Chicken Express. Their serendipity stuff, I love that stuff.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Serendipity
do
salt.
I'm going to go Zaxby's number 3.
Zaxby's number 3. Well, Zaxby's will be my number 2.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. To me, this is an easy decision. We've got
Zaxby's
it.
number 2, probably for me too.
Yeah, Zaxby's is solid. You can't go wrong.
Only because, dang, this is rough. Because I do
Number
like
2.
Cane's. But all you can get, like, I like a little bit of variety. So
They don't have a lot besides just like their
you just getting chicken strips.
just their chicken strip.
Yeah.
There's like, I mean, and that's what they made the whole thing.
See,
for.
I
But
probably should have put Zaxby's at number 2. But I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A number 2.
Chick-fil-A number 2.
I gotta make sure I get this right. Number 1, where it's at.
You have a picture?
Well, I have a picture of when I ate there a little bit ago.
It's gonna be this obscure place no one's ever been to.
Well, I mean, I'll just say my number 1. My
Okay.
number 1 is Slim Chickens.
yeah.
My number
Phenomenal.
1 is Gus's Fried Chicken in Memphis, Tennessee.
Does it have a drive-through?
It does,
Okay.
but it's really good.
qualifies.
It's also a sit
I
down
was
place.
hoping
too.
it'd be for places. It's a sit down place.
It's sit down, but it has a drive through or takeout. You
What's
walk to
what's
one-
its primary source of income?
Bro, I don't know. This got good chicken.
I'm gonna go Chicken E for me for number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Chicken Express.
How are you gonna put? So you do know what serendipity sauce is,
No, I don't.
bro? How are you gonna put it number 1, but you don't know what serendipity salt is?
Because we get spicy tendies with gravy.
I do too, but you put serendipity.
No
on
gravy.
it.
But if you had Hattie B's,
Hattie B's hot chicken. No, that's also really
know
good.
I don't know what that is.
It's in Tennessee.
That's what I was just going with. Places around here that the people who are watching could go try. But it's just cool.
Okay, fine. I'll change my number
Anyways,
1.
no,
I'll change-
go ahead. So,
Nash-
welcome to the Road Student Podcast.
Nashburn.
Welcome to the Road Student Podcast,
Yeah.
where we don't know what we're doing anymore. Can't even think.
Welcome to the Road Student Podcast, where we talk about ranking chicken fast food places.
Welcome to the Road Student Podcast, where Zach's not sitting in his right
How
seat.
many times are we going to say welcome to the Road Students Podcast?
Welcome to the Road Student Podcast.
Yeah.
We are halfway through our summer now.
More
About-
than halfway.
more than
Almost
halfway.
done.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, we got a little bit of August
Yeah, we got
still.
a little bit, I guess. Yeah.
That's true.
But had a good year at Falls Creek. Jason and I kind of talked through that last time. But what are some things that has happened this summer that you guys are like, man, this has been worth the work that we put in for this summer?
I would say Super Summer was really cool to watch. We took, how many students was it? Like
9.
Nine? I almost said 11.
I think we had 11 registered, but
okay.
9 went.
Well, only 9 went. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the longest camp that I would say we go to. Like if you go, because like what you guys don't know is students, they leave on a Monday and they go there up until Friday morning. They come home. But me and Zach, we went as team leaders. And when you go to that, you have to go to TL weekend the weekend before. So we were there from Saturday to the following Friday. And like, obviously, I was telling Bailey, like, obviously, I don't love being gone, like, from Banner after he was, like, just born for, like, basically a week straight. But if I had to pick one camp every year, that would probably be the camp. It's just amazing to see, not only to get to hear from our actual students, like, hear from our youth, like how it impacted them and how they've grown as a leader, but also just to get to be there and be like hands-on and actually participating like in groups with people you don't even know and seeing those kids grow. And it's always just, for the students and for me, I've always found it as like such an encouraging thing. So that was probably one of my highlights so far this summer.
Cool.
Well, I gotta think of one. So many.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. No, I liked Falls Creek. A lot of conversations I had with the students, showing the stuff we did in our cabin. They said they really, really enjoyed it, and it provoked a lot of thought in them about how committed they are to their relationship with Jesus. If you didn't know the Falls Creek theme, Jesus, period. And I think we are seeing like our kids worship and engage, but also seeing our sponsors that taught, or our sponsors in general that helped out was amazing. But the people that came beside us and helped teach, just sitting back and thinking, like, man, like what a blessing some of our sponsors are to us, and leading our kids in a small group, and also leading our kids in times of teaching, knowing that we have that also pouring in and helping us develop our students. It's awesome to see.
What's something that we have missed this summer or haven't done this summer that you're like, man, it'd be cool to be able to do that again?
Church Lake Day.
Is that a thing?
I'm not sure.
I've never had that.
Yeah, we haven't done that since I've been. All right, we'll think about that sometime.
I'm just kidding.
I like the idea.
Part
but
of me
man,
says delete.
I was like, look, I'm going to the lake. If y'all want to show up, y'all can show up, but we ain't doing this
I
together.
thought you said church leg day.
Oh,
Church Leg Day?
Lake.
I love a church leg day.
No, absolutely not. Leg
Do
day.
some squats.
What?
Chest day, best day, man.
Anyways,
You know what? You got shoulders.
we'll pray for you.
It always just gets
You know what,
so
Chad?
Oh,
silent.
that is
He says
no
something,
leg
just
day is
gets
my
silent.
favorite.
Ugh.
I like shoulders.
I cannot do leg day.
Yeah, I'm messing up my shoulder.
I
Brian?
have to pray before I do leg day. I hate leg day so much. Anyways,
Anything that
I
I've got two things. You may say
You got
one,
two
but-
things. Well, what's your two
No,
things?
go ahead.
Well, what was the question? I lost my train of thought. What the heck were we
What's
talking
something
about?
that we haven't done this year or won't do this year that you're like, man, I miss doing this?
It was a lot of work, but honestly, the road at night was always kind of fun.
that's one of my- I knew
that
you
was
were gonna
always
say that.
kind of fun. And that was, for those of you that don't know what that was what we did in place of camp during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then the year after that, we tried it again, and it was still super fun. And I mean, that's fun because it's like here at our church. And I mean, it's honestly I don't know if this is a bad thing to say, but we're not even getting like unchurched kids here. It's just our youth group that shows up, but it's like we're hanging out with our youth group for a week here at the church and just doing a bunch of
Trying to pour into
fun,
them.
crazy stuff. And so that's always a fun thing. But I mean, is it a lot of work? Yeah, but it's really fun.
Yeah.
But now during that time frame, we go to Camp Edge. So I mean, I'm still busy during that time. But the road at night was always a fun thing.
Mission Arlington.
Oh yeah.
That's my
Oh,
favorite.
yeah.
That's one of my favorite things. We weren't able to do it this year, but maybe we can do it next year. But speaking of Camp Edge, that's coming up, right?
Yeah,
2
it's
weeks.
coming up quick. And as of this morning, we have 154 students
That's awesome.
on the middle school
Really
side.
excited about that.
On the middle
Hey.
school side of things, 154
That's super
students.
awesome.
Good job, middle school
Yeah, there are
students.
39 sixth grade girls.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Thanks for signing up. I don't know where I'm gonna put y'all. But yeah, I mean, it's insane to see. I mean, last year, just to give you guys a reference of why we are all so shocked. Last year, I had 102, and I'm at 154 right now. Like, that's just
children's at?
insane. I think they're at like 130 something. Dustin was going and grabbing the packets this morning and finding more.
I think because last year was the first year that we
Did.
the middle
Did it,
school
yeah.
had hopped
And there were a
on
lot
with
of people that were kind of scared
Yeah.
because they were like, it's not Falls Creek. Like, what do we do?
Yeah. I
And,
loved it.
This year, you can obviously tell just by the numbers, people have bought into it, and it's going to be awesome. I'm super excited for it.
Camp Wow.
It's Camp
Wow.
Edge.
Yeah,
Zach?
Camp Edge, Zach.
It is, but like it's at Camp Wow. Camp Wow. But it's Camp Edge
It's Camp
for us.
It's Camp Edge.
It's kind of like, you don't wear a Verizon shirt if you're working at AT&T kind of thing, right?
Yeah. You just don't bring it up.
I'm wearing a Moose Squatch shirt right now.
What is that?
I don't know. My parents got it from Grand Lake, Colorado.
I've been there.
Yeah, apparently they had a Moose Squatch festival. That's what it sounds like. Sasquatch with moose.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't.
Well, I don't expect you didn't live there, but
Yeah, I know. Just kind of here you go, and I was like, okay, sweet, free T-shirt.
awesome. Is that? Never mind. Yeah, I'll say it. Is that because Nathan calls you Sasquatch?
No, no, it's a Moose Squatch, man. Okay,
Your mom's like, yeah, he'll appreciate that.
That was good.
That's good.
That was good.
So we're gearing up for the fall. What are some things you think our students are wanting to cover this year? What are some things, or have y'all heard of anything this summer? You're like, man, our students really could benefit from this. I mean, it's been a wild. It's been a wild summer.
on the high school side of things, I think generally speaking, I think our high schoolers just want something that's real and like something they can really sink their teeth into and take away and apply their life. Because I think the world they live in today is just so wild with everything that they're hearing, whether it be from social media or the influences they have at school, in the locker room, or the band room, or the art room, whatever it is. Something like they loved our Rebel series that we did in high school, and just being able to know how to navigate those topics. And so they just want something they can just apply into their lives and not just be, okay, I heard this story again that I've heard a million times, right? They want stuff that they can really change their lives, which is the Bible can. So I think that's, for me, at least what they've been saying.
Cool.
For the middle school side of things, they just keep asking when we're going to have another ice cream night. So, but actually talking to like a few of the slap kids and everything, because I mean, it is hard to like talk to all the middle schoolers and be like, hey, what do you want to learn? Because honestly, the go-to Jesus, like, they'll just yell that out, and then it's like, well, we talk about that like every week. But talking to some of the slap kids, there's been a lot of them that have just had the desire to serve. And so that's been pretty cool to see, is just like, what does that mean? And so, I mean, that's definitely something I'd love to talk about in the fall with them, and kind of dive into, is like, not just like, hey, what is serving, but like, let's go and do it too.
Yeah, that's something that we have planned out for our leadership team, is to not just hear the word, but do what it says, right? And so excited for that for sure. Yeah. No, that's good. I think what we've got planned for the fall is going to be great for our students, and we're talking about what practical. Series is going to be called True Religion, but talking about what it looks like to actually live out our faith. This summer we've been going through parables and basically Jesus' interaction with lost people, and encouraging our students to bring in their lost friends so they can see who Jesus truly was and what he actually said, and hopefully they make a decision. I mean, we had a couple of decisions at Falls Creek, which was awesome. Praying for some decisions at Camp Edge, but hoping to see some lives changed here at home as well. So it's been a good summer so far.
It has.
Don't space out. This fall's going to be out of this world.
It is.
Yeah, it will. Don't
Talking about
space out.
astronauts, y'all.
Don't space
They're
out.
coming.
The ones that are in space.
That is
Man,
make
it's
more
almost
sense
like
soon.
it's almost like Jason's a priest or something. Man.
Royal priest. Hood.
What do you think about aliens?
Alien? No, don't even start on this.
No, let's get you started.
Aliens, do they have the capacity to possibly be real? Yes. But I feel like God specifically made the earth, and that's what it's referred to. And so I think that's the only place people live. But is it a possibility? I'm not gonna. The universe is massive, so.
Oh, I
mean-
thought you were talking about First Peter.
Me too.
I don't know where he went.
I'm considered an alien.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm just like, we kind of went down a rabbit
If you're
hole.
watching this, help me.
All right, y'all. We will see you guys next time. We're the staff's about to go. We're gonna go play some pickleball.
Chicken and
so,
pickle.
I don't know how the chicken. Man, maybe we got a new number one. We'll see.
No
But
one what?
chicken place. We'll see you guys next week.
Oh, I meant pickle player. Pickleball player.
Pickle player. Somebody help me. Bro, aliens, are they out there?
Like, what is happening?